Welcome back to the incredible Dolomites. In our previous adventures, we marveled at the breathtaking ranges of Sassalongo, Saseda, and we even ventured through the captivating landscapes of Mordor. To the left and to the right, instant death. But we're going to push on and we're going to reveal. All three of these areas were outstanding, and the natural beauty here in the Dolomites is something that I will never forget. This is unbelievable. This is the highlight. This is probably the highlight of the summer. But our journey doesn't end here, for today we embark on a new adventure to none other than Tre Cime, revered and recognized as the crown jewel of the Dolomites. Sadly, the rain's come back. And it's brought a storm with it. So, I invite you to unwind, relax, and immerse yourself here in the tranquility of the Italian countryside. We've got bad weather forecasted as well, so there will be a little bit of drama. Incredible. And I'll also be showing you how I got from the Dolomites down to the beautiful city of Venice. It's just like in the movies. So grab a glass of Pinot Grigio and come and join me down on the trail. This hike will loop around and go all the way around these three pillars, and we should get some incredible views. More so on the back, I think, because we're a bit tight, we're a bit close to the rocks here at the beginning of the trail. It should be about 4 hours, I think, maybe less. So, vamos. And if you saw in the previous video, then you'll know that it is Saturday today. So it's very busy, very busy, very, very, very busy. But when we did that hike, there was very few people there, maybe a handful. So far so good. The trail is very easy, very flat, and it's giving us incredible views of the valley, down into the next town and then across to Mordor, where we were hiking in the previous video. And the Tre Cime towers themselves have yet to be revealed. And you could look up at them at the minute, but I don't see all three. As the day has gotten older, the weather has become more moody. And now Mordor looks even more like Mordor. And the main tower there, Saruman, he's mustering a storm. A cute church with an incredible view. But now I can count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There seems to be a little slight side quest we can do. Well, we can follow this trail, and there's some monuments and a little lookout. It looks amazing, and we'll be able to turn around and get a real nice view of the amazing rock faces. Holy shit! I've just seen there's a guy climbing the thing. Is that 2 people climbing it? Oh, those people are crazy. You would never catch me in a million years doing that, even if I had a strong arm. No chance in hell. That's amazing. Incredible. just started to hail, ever so slightly. There's a bit of weather blowing in. Have a look at that. I can count 6 now. So far in the Alps, every time it just starts to hail, 5 minutes later, it's a big old hailstorm. That will be all right. Let's get down to the end. This side quest is not complete. Wow. Amazing. And look this way. Incredible. Right then, let's go back to the refuge of the church and wait out this hail. Okay, side quest complete. Hailstorm gone in that direction. And just looking up at those climbers. Unbelievable, like absolutely madness. We're walking on a little flat path in comparison to that. That's an adventure. That's a next level adventure. You've got to be a special kind of person, right? And like, how do you even... Like, who was the first person to go up there and attach the hook that holds the rope? Hey. Anyway, we continue. Okay, at this point there's a fork in the road. You can take the 104 or the 101. The 104 stays tight to the rock face, but the other one just kind of loops around and gives yourself a bit more distance between you and the rocks. It's a lot further, but I want to be able to look at it like this, not like this. So we're going to take the wider one. I've gone off-piste because the trail is busy. It's funny. Everyone's having these small conversations and you don't want to listen to them, but you end up becoming quite invested in people's little stories about what Linda said at work last week, or Johnny's got to go back to work next week, or there was a couple talking about a new car that they bought and it does this many gallons to the hour, or this many miles to the gallon. Anyway, you start getting invested in these people's micro stories and you start saying to yourself, oh, I wonder what he's going to do tomorrow then. How's he going to get back to Venice? And then you're like, why do I give a shit? Don't even know who this person is. But because you're earwigging, you end up going, oh. Plus, going off-piste means, look at this. You couldn't do this in Switzerland. There'd be fences. Everything's fenced in. No one's allowed off the piste or off the trail. Because almost everything is private property. Someone owns that land, someone lives there, there's a farm there. But here in Italy, much more rugged and free. It's incredible. And now I'm boiling. take my jacket off. Okay, it's starting to kind of become apparent why it's called Tre Cime now. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna follow this trail down now. Down and around. And we'll get a nice full frontal view. Hopefully, whilst it's still sunny. But look at this. Let's do a cheeky little 360. Okay, I think I found my lunch spot where I'm going to finish my panini, have some fruit, rehydrate, and enjoy this view. So, Tre Cime. 1, 2, 3, Tre Cime, 3 rocks. Beautiful, gorgeous, flat rock formations looking down across the valley and raggedy, jaggedy mountains of the Dolomites. There is an optional extra couple of kilometers to that refugio over there. I think they would have a really nice view too. And the good thing is, well, this seems to be where like 90% of the people on the trail turn around and go back. You look this way, I think I can see 2 people, and that's it. But then if we go back, everyone's going back the way they came. It must be another couple of hours to get all the way around, but like, we're here to hike, aren't we? So let's hike. Sadly, the rain's come back and it's brought a storm with it. On the other side of Tre Cime, back over by the refuge. Hope everybody's okay. Luckily, there's a little trail here that leads up to some man-made bunkers from the First World War. And they're just up there, and I see a couple of people hiding in there. And I'm going to join them before it comes over here. But it's quite steep and exposed on the way up, so I'm going to get a move on. Check it out. We've got a tunnel. We'll go down there in a minute, but look, there's like a sniper position here and here. So you can imagine having your gun, looking down and be like, oh, they're coming. Very, very nice little base. Let's go down here. Ooh. Oops. little secret tunnel. This is the perfect little place to escape the storm. It's incredible. It comes out to another secret area, and they've dug this as well, so you can hold on to this while you carefully go that way. It's a nice sunny day in that direction. Because I hitchhiked a ride up to the national park, and because the storm is clearing the crowds, I'm gonna try and go back with the crowds actually, because I need to hitch our ride back, and I'd hate to be the last one on the mountain and have to walk 7 or 8 kilometers all the way back down to town. So gonna enjoy this little naval base. It's definitely not a naval base, army base, and then go down and make sure that I find a nice person who can give me a ride back down, because the shuttle buses aren't running this time of year. Yay. Okay, buongiorno, welcome back. And I rested and I recuperated from 2 big hikes back to back, and actually 4 weeks of hiking in Switzerland and Italy. They've now come to an end, sadly. And yeah, it's time to leave. So I've already left Miralago, the beautiful hotel. I got a taxi, a nice big posh, big people wagon thing. And we drove past the lake, left the beautiful Miralago, and headed down the twisty roads to here, the fancy, luxurious city of Cortina. The taxi cost me 50 euros because there is no public transport and I don't have my own ride, sadly. So that was quite an expense. And he took me right here to the bus station, and the bus journey cost me 20 euros. So 50 plus 20. And that'll get us hopefully almost to the hustle and bustle of Venice itself. When I think of Venice, I think of it as probably one of the top 10 cities in the world that most people want to see in their lifetime. You know, up there with New York, Milan, London, Paris. I think of Venice as one of those deep, dreamy bucket list destinations. So I'm really, really excited to go there. I'm sure it's going to be packed and very touristy, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to find our own little adventure there. Not bad for 20 euros. So there's 2 stations for Venice. One at the airport and then one at the train station. And the train station is nearer to where my hotel is. So I've got myself a nice little window seat, and hopefully I'll just enjoy the mountain views. 2.5 hours to Venice. We're here outside of Venice, and the coach station is right next to the train station, because the island of Venice itself is connected only by a very thin slice of land where there's a road, a bridge, and a train track. So let's catch a train 1 station into town of Venice itself. Okay, it's only €1.50, and it leaves in 2 minutes from platform 3. Bosh. It's just like in the movies. Wow. Venice. Unbelievable.